Good afternoon, New Britain families. This is Superintendent Sarra. It's Sunday afternoon. Getting this message ready for you first thing tomorrow morning. As we enter our fourth week of at-home learning, and actually our second week of our continued educational opportunities, we're just checking in. I wanted to do today really is just about talking about the numbers and some shout outs to families, to our students, and to our staff. First one, I want to give a shout out to our New Britain Tech Department. Over the last 6 weeks, they were able to reach out to over 9,000 families just with their simple survey of do you have a device and do you have the internet. So of the 10,500 students we had in the district, we were able to reach all but 1,000 families. So that's the first shout out. I have to say they've been working nonstop with their parent help desk, with the staff help desk as everyone transitions over to this new learning. The second shout out I really want to give is to all of our staff, but in particular our building secretaries and our family school liaisons who took those last 1,000 students we hadn't heard from and made personal touch points or personal connections via phone just prior to and up to the day of our Chromebook distribution. So a shout out to them. We were able to give out close to 2,000 or a little over 2,000 Chromebooks. That was as of Tuesday night, March 31st. So we were able to put in families' homes. The decision to give our high school students a one-to-one device and then share among the other siblings in the family one additional device was done because we understand the importance of our high school students continuing with their work and their credit attainment. On that note, we're still waiting for word from the State Department of Education. We've been told that we will probably hear sometime this week about credits and grading. So hopefully I'll have some updates for you next Monday around that. The next shout out I want to give out is the number of students. So remember, we have 10,500 students. The number of students who logged in since March 14th is 8,807. That represents 91% of our kids. So 91% of you are online and engaged. My ask is that other 9%, please reach out through your teachers, through the building principals. Every building secretary is answering the school phone. They all have remote cell phones from home, and they're doing that work for us. Our numbers are posted online, so feel free. That's the first touch point, is calling the building secretary. In addition, every one of our New Britain students has a email address through our email. We did email all of our families, snail mail. You all got a copy of your students' information. So if you're having struggles maybe getting someone to answer a phone, you can go through your son or daughter's or your grandchildren's email account and just shoot an email out to their teacher or to someone if you're still struggling with getting online and helping your child at home access education. This is our second week of our continued educational opportunities, and you might have noticed this week that it ramped up a bit. The first 2 weeks were our daily activities for the brain. Now our students are entering into a Google Classroom. There are learning templates there with goals and objectives to help you see what your son or daughter or grandchild's work is going to be. Of those numbers, last week alone, 5,479 teacher posts, and that's out of about 820 teachers, and 378 students posted in the Google Classroom across the district. So here's my challenge to you. While that's a good first step, we're looking to break 1,000. That means 1,000 posts from students this week. Let's move it from about 400 up to 1,000 in terms of your responses in your Google Classroom. And I have to give a shout out to our families and all of our guardians. The topping the chart this week at 283 views is the page that houses how-to videos for our families. So thank you, parents and guardians, for helping your child access online learning. My last thought for today is be sure that your personal contact information, including your phone number, your most current phone number, emergency contact, is updated in PowerSchool. That's our way to connect with you. If we have bad phone numbers, it's hard to get in touch with you. Again, another way around that is to go through your child's email account. You can do it that way. If you have trouble getting onto PowerSchool or you don't know how to update your information, again, I implore you, call your building secretaries, reach out to your building principal. We are all here to help you. Most importantly, make sure you're staying safe, you're staying healthy, you're practicing social distancing. Get out, get some exercise out and about, take a walk, but let's be mindful that we are in this together and we can control the spread of the virus by following the rules from the governor. Stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you next week.